Welcome to CCW Talks. We are back. It feels like it's been so long. Coastal Championship Wrestling has been on the road and running shows that top any other shows. I mean, I'll have to say right now, our show in Nashville was an insane endeavor, and we'll be back October 24th, and then Saturday, August 1st in Orlando for Lucha Extravaganza was unbeatable. And here's the best part: it was for charity. Over 1,000 backpacks, school supplies, lots of stuff given away for charity through their church there, and we loved it. We loved wrestling in front of such an amazing crowd, and we love to have the amazing Hugo Savinovich doing live commentary. So watch the YouTube channel, and in the next few weeks, you'll see a lot of these matches out there. Okay, so Coastal Championship Wrestling was on the road with the Rona. So we got to go out to some different cities that were not as heavily affected with the coronavirus as South Florida. We see our South Florida fans upset. We see them clamoring for more CCW. So first, let's talk about Luchamania, July 25th, 2020. It was an incredible event. It was a crazy event. City didn't let us run indoors. We capped our attendance at about 190 total attendance, which was great considering the coronavirus, small considering CCW. Hopefully by October 24th, we'll be able to put 1,000 at Helios Granite in Nashville. That being said, it was a great show. We had the debuting Santana from Nashville, Tennessee, defeating Benny Blanco from Harlem, not to be misconstrued with Benny Blanco from the Bronx. We had Bugs Moran and the huge 350-pounder Jake Shepard. I like that guy a lot, a big boy from Kentucky. Him and Bugs had great chemistry as they were able to defeat Sun Ra and Magic Mario. Magic Mario, 6'3". He's jacked, and he took the L. We saw an insane car crash moment with the Brazilian Giant, the Brazilian Destroyer Vinicius, along with Bill Alfonso. He defeated Eric Maranca in a very crazy match. You had a crowd yelling, "This is awesome." You had a crowd yelling, "Holy shit!" at a moment. You know, it was a crazy. Bill Alfonso always brings the intensity, the insanity, and he did not disappoint. We saw charismatic Chris come into the ring afterward to stop Vinicius from decimating Eric Maranca with his claw. I'm sure Fritz Van Erich is happy somebody's using it. And he had the claw on Maranca. You had CCW officials, myself, run to the ring as well. You had all the referees. You had Bruce Owen attempting to separate Vinicius from Eric Maranca, from the Jersey Devil. And I guess charismatic Chris had put his hands on the manager of champions, and when Vinicius saw that, he was ballistic. The police were called afterward. Audience members did call the police. There were reports filed. Vinicius, he powerbombed charismatic Chris to the outside, onto the concrete, through a table onto the concrete, in one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. Of course, Bill Alfonso and Vinicius left the city pretty quickly. So I don't know what the consequences are going to be with Vinicius. We know that October 24th, CCW is going back to the Music City. Will Vinicius be able to go? Is there a warrant out for his arrest? Will Vinicius be forced to leave the country? We'll have to ask Bill Alfonso next time that we speak to him. Another match, two big giants. Unfortunately, the rain had come at this point. Two big angry giants, Botavian versus Andy English. They had a great match, and Botavian comes out on top, I think on a technicality. But after the match, both of these guys very respectful of each other, and who knows if we'll be seeing them together in tag team action. We had two insane matches. The rain had came. And we brought everyone inside of the warehouse. Don't tell the city of Nashville. People were inside. And we had 2 incredible matches you will need to see. Jake St. Patrick defeats Will Austin in an insane indoor hardcore warehouse match. I mean, that's the only way that I can say it. These 2 guys they were sick of waiting around. They were sick of the rain coming. Okay, you had everybody, they were being pulled apart. The audience started to pull them apart. I said, what is going on here? These 2 gentlemen really don't like each other. And out of nowhere, the CCW Executive Committee, they had a referee run in, and they decided to sanction the match. They sanctioned 2 indoor warehouse matches, and this was one of them. I said, you know what, go ahead. Fight through the arena. We don't care what the owners of the arena said. They fought through the arena, and Jake St. Patrick came out on top in a wonderful match that you definitely need to see. We also had the great Alex Ocean, the neck break kid, wrestling Jackal. This is a story that was wonderful. Alex Ocean put out his hardcore challenge. He said he was going to be in Nashville. Guys like Bram, guys like Chase Stevens, deathmatch guys from all over the world, Pagano from Mexico. All these guys, they wanted to answer that call. They said, I want the neck break kid. They all wanted to fight Alex Ocean. But the one guy who answered the call was one of his closest friends, member of American Horror Story, the guy who had been, traveling with Alex, training with Alex. He knows everything about Alex Ocean. And he said, why? Why do you want to wrestle Pagano? Why do you want to wrestle Jimmy Lloyd? Why do you want to wrestle Bram in a death match in Nashville? How about you look at me? How about you give me an opportunity to grab that brass ring? And Jackal did exactly that. We saw barbed wire, we saw blood, and we saw a second floor dive through a table onto the Jackal. Ocean, obviously, he won it, but Jackal gained all of his respect that was well-deserved for the neckbreak kid. Afterward, Ocean wanted to embrace his friend, his brother, and Jackal wasn't having it. So maybe this isn't over. Next, we got back outside to our normal wrestling matches. We had Chase Stevens, Impact wrestling star Chase Stevens wrestling Francisco Ciazzo in a no contest. And then we had the main event of the evening. Pablo Marquez and Super Crazy. They had just won 2 tournaments in Central America as tag team partners. They defeated Benny Blanco and Chris Nelms. And they called out the Colognes. Pablo Marquez and Super Crazy, they want the CCW Tag Team Championship. And what a match that will be. Puerto Rico versus Mexico and Ecuador. Now, many people, they call Super Crazy and Pablo Marquez the Latin American Tag Team Champions because they just go down there and they win the tournaments. But now they have the Colognes, former WWE stars, current CCW Tag Team Champions, and we're going to see where that goes. Finally, the Amazon, the beautiful Amazon, Camille Brickhouse, comes out into CCW and declares the CCW ring her domain. She told Marina Tucker flat out, you don't come to Nashville without coming through the Brickhouse. NWA Power Star. She's been everywhere. She is everywhere. She is a world-class fitness model, and she is angry. So it's already official. October 24th, the Regina George of Professional Wrestling, Marina Tucker, will be wrestling Camille Brickhouse for the CCW Women's Championship. Unbelievable card. The buzz is already on. Tickets are already being sold for October 24th. You can check that out on CCWrestlingFL.com or CoastalChampionshipWrestlingFL.com. We're going to have to drop the FL because we're in Tennessee. We're working in South Carolina. But our home is Florida. So, where do we all go from here? Coronavirus is still unbelievably. We're 5 months into this horrible pandemic. Where are we going? Where is professional wrestling going? Dade County, Broward County, Palm Beach County has heavy restrictions in regards to meeting events. We did a great job at Summer Glory on June 20th with police there, with health inspectors there, everyone there with a mask. It was a wonderful show. And we will be back to doing wonderful, excellent shows in the very near future. Unfortunately, for Palm Beach County, Broward County, and Dade County, we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. That being said, October 24th, we're going to be in Nashville, Tennessee. That is confirmed, and that will be an inside show. And we know now that there will be no restrictions in regards to people. So, we had food trucks there. We had some drinks there. We had a wonderful time for the meet and greet. So that's still on October 24th with the homicidal, suicidal, genocidal Sabu. And what is he going to be looking for? He's going to be there with his manager of champions, Bill Alfonso. Is he going to be there with Venetius? Who knows? Is Venetius going to be allowed to go into the state of Tennessee anymore? Is Bill Alfonso going to be considered? Is Bill Alfonso going to be considered an accomplice to a criminal act? Who knows? But Sabu will be there, and Bill Alfonso will be there for sure, and I'm sure Venetius will find a way to be there as well, along with the rest of our CCW stars. Guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for the recap. For listening to this recap. We have the world-class wrestling superstar and actor Ariel Levy Part 2 coming up this week. We're also editing and putting together some matches for Luchamania, the charity event, where we saw an amazing match between Jackal and Cha-Cha Charlie, number one contender for the CCW World Heavyweight Championship. We saw Agony back in action with American Horror Story against Controversial Inc. And we saw the Colognes and the Boricua Warrior against a team led by Will Austin and Johnny Walker in a wonderful match. And that, again, those Will Austin, Johnny Walker, they are number one contenders to the CCW Tag Team Championship. They're going to be wrestling the Colognes down the road. Pablo Marquez and Super Crazy are going to be attempting to wrestle the Colognes down the road. When is that going to happen? COVID, go away, because that's a match I want to see. I want to see Pablo Marquez and Super Crazy versus the Colognes. I want to see our new tag team division. Look, an entirely new tag team division. Rumors are that Buchip Botavian and Andy the Bus English are working together as a team. We'll see. We have new tag teams. We have new single stars. We have a new Southeastern champion who's barely been able to defend his belt. Where is CCW going from here? When are we going to see Agony and Cha-Cha Charlie? Originally planned for Nashville, our South Florida fans refused to allow us to put that match in Tennessee. When are we going to see Agony and Cha-Cha Charlie? Stay tuned. Stay tuned for more matches. Great matches. Stay tuned for Ariel Levy on CCW Talks. Stay tuned for a lot more. Also, please go to the website, go to the contact form, and please try to reserve your seats for future television tapings for CCW. As soon as the coronavirus gives us a window of opportunity, we are ready to have you guys step in and see a little bit more of the greatest independent wrestling product in Florida today. Thank you so much. I will be back. I am Cecil Sharpe. I will be back over the next week. And you guys, of course, will be back. Thank you.
Bugs Moran, the man of the land here. I used to be just a hobo, but now I'm a hobo with a wrestling championship, and that's all because of CCW. Come join us at CCW Training Facility. It is the longest running professional wrestling school and promotion in Florida. Located in sunny Fort Lauderdale, training available for professional wrestlers, managers, referees, announcers, valets, and much, much more. Call or text 954-548-5779 to start your wrestling journey. As head trainer Pablo Marquez says, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Again, call 954-548-5779.
Boca Stone Design will create the kitchen or bathroom of your dreams. Countertops of all types, granite, quartz, porcelain, and more. Cabinets and tile with amazing quality and service with affordable pricing. Call now for a free estimate, 561-362-2085. Licensed, bonded, and insured. Remember, Boca Stone Design, 3601 North Dixie Highway, Boca Raton, Florida, 33431. Call 561-362-2085.